Hey girl. Oh now.
Hey everybody. So out in the old park today, a different old park. I've never hunted this one before. And 4 digs in, got a nice coin ball here, and I can see right in the side, got a silver diamond there. See what it is together. And it is a Rosie. $1957. That's a good sign. Only 4 digs into a brand new park and pulling silver. Alright guys, back at it. Well, so it's been about an hour. I hadn't found a whole lot of other signals in that grove that I was in, so I moved around. Just plucked silver number 2 for the day. And it's also a Rosie. It came up like a 41 to 43, but it was deep, so I figured, well, it's either an old memorial or a piece of silver. Had to dig it to find out. Look at that. Oops. Looks like a 54. And D, 54D. Alright guys, it's silver number 2. Back at it. Hey everybody. So this signal is just a few feet away, and this one's going to be brought to you by Thejunkjunkie Jr. That's my shout out. He has a contest going on, so if you haven't checked out Thejunkjunkie's channel and seen his son, he's got a cool little son named Thejunkjunkie Jr. Check it out. And here's the signal. It's a lot like the one I just dug. You know, it's deep enough. There's a little bit of a high-ish tone to it, and you can see occasionally I get some really good numbers. So there's a lot of trash in here, like a lot of other parks in Pittsburgh. But so it's making it a little difficult to pinpoint, but we'll see. Maybe this one's a silver, maybe it's an old memorial. Guess we'll find out in a second. Wah, wah, wah. I mispinpointed it first. I was right here and the coin was over off to the side. What did we get? Hey, at least it's a Wheatie. It's not too bad. Wonder what year we got. I expected if it was copper it was going to be a memorial based on that tone. Looks like a 52. Probably right around the same time as that Rosie was dropped. Alright, I'm going to keep searching. See if we can't get ourselves a silver. So this is a nice little low tone. It's about the right depth. 12 inches isn't, or 4 inches isn't the right depth. Certainly the right signal for a nickel, so we'll dig it up. We'll see. It was giving me 6 and 7 inches a second ago, so I must have just had it off the side of the coil, but oh, who knows? You never know if it's going to be something better than a nickel. Let's find out. Definitely just a nickel. Jefferson pull tab. Alright, back at it guys. So I solved one of my goals for the year, everybody. I'm here, I'm hunting with Greg Digger.
Hey, what's up?
We were sitting there chatting about all the different hunts that we've been doing over the last months, and talking about his new CTX, which he loves. And I was sitting there talking, and I was waving my pinpointer just where I was standing, or waving my detector where I was standing, and all of a sudden I heard a signal. So I kind of lost track of our conversation, so I apologize for that.
No problem.
But I heard something, I was like, that's a good signal. Sure enough, I got silver number 3 for the night. Greg's gonna pull one of these here tonight too. It's a mark. I can't quite see the year. Clean it up when I get home. It looks like a 30 something. And looks like no mint mark. Sweet. Hey everybody. So this one I was searching all over in the plug, or in the hole, and wasn't finding it. And then started waving my detector on it right by my leg. Find silver. And it's a Merc. This one's a lot shinier than the last one. Last one was pretty black. Oh, this one might be black on the other side. Alright, what do we got? 40 something. Looks like a 1941. Sweet, silver number 4. We're waiting for Greg to pull his first one here. I keep calling him over, so I gotta stop doing that. What you got? 41. Yeah, 41 Merc. Alright guys, back at it. Hey everybody. So here's just a quick wrap up from tonight's hunt. Went out to a park that I'd never been to before, and didn't do too bad, and actually got to run into Gregdiggermxt while I was out there. And that was one of my bucket list items for the year, was to do a hunt with Gregdiggermxt. So check that one off the list. We didn't plan it. I just ended up seeing another guy detecting, went down, said hi, and it happened to be Greg. So that's kind of cool. Let's see, so it looks like I got about 55 cents in clad. Couple nickels. I was still going after those low tones. 4 wheat pennies. And then this, not sure if you can see it too terribly well. I didn't clean it up great, but it's a Canadian. It actually looks a little better on this side, probably. 1949, 1 cent, Canada. So you have King George on the front. I think that's George VI. Finds of the night. I had a great night for some silvers. First one I got was the 57 Rosie. And then I pulled the 54 Rosie. I think it's not sure if the 57 has no mint mark. 54 has a D mint mark. And then when I ran into Greg, I was standing there, we were just chit-chatting about our detectors and whatnot, and got a nice signal and pulled this 1937 Merc with no mint mark. Great shape. And then after that, we were hunting, and I got a signal. I thought it was going to be a good signal, and I dug a big old, like, railroad tie size chunk of iron from down deep. And then very next signal wasn't as good of a sounding signal to me. Well, it sounded good. It was more consistent, but the numbers on the CTX were coming in like 43, 44, but it was the right depth, and I was worried it was going to be another piece of iron. Pleasantly surprised that it was a 41 Merc with no mint mark. So these, I think I was up to 35 silvers before, and so with these, I think that puts me at 39. So thanks for watching, everyone, and make sure that you check out the Thejunkjunkie's channel. And check out Thejunkjunkie Jr. So here's my shout out to Thejunkjunkie Jr. Talk to you guys soon.
Shake it for the bees, shake it for the catfish swimming down.